Okay, students, welcome to another recording or another video. Okay, so this video is regarding how slow I am realizing you students are going. Right now, today we are Thursday, June 18th, and I'm not seeing anyone posting anything in the sources of law. All right, so no, is it the case that no one intends to do sources of law or administration of justice? Remember your weekly discussions, 30% of your final grade. 30% of your final grade. Okay? So we need, I hope you had seen this introduction, welcome and introduction. All right. Next thing I want to look at is persons have been asking about citation. We use the APA. It's noted in your course guide. We use the APA format. And I want to introduce you to Purdue OWL. I'm sure it is Purdue OWL is outlined in your course guide as well. I want to introduce you to Purdue OWL. All you need to do is to Google Purdue OWL. And please note, I don't prepare for most of these recordings. I just go ahead and record where I see the need. So if you hear me sound, my voice goes down or I misspeak or something, I don't have any transcript in front of me. So I'm just speaking as I go along. All right. So this is the web page. All I did was to go into Google and type in Purdue OWL. And this is where I am. Welcome to Purdue OWL. You click on this side here and you can do some general, it's regarding general writing. It actually, using Purdue OWL actually helps you to cite. It helps you, say for example, you're asking them how you can ask Purdue OWL how to cite from a book. Okay, see, I just typed that in. Okay, I'm not sure why this came up. Okay, please revisit. Okay, all right, here we are. You just have to read and follow instructions because sometimes you type in thing you don't get what you want. Okay, but there's actually a space where you can click on and ask how to cite from a book using the APA style. I believe I haven't been in this thing for quite a while and I'm seeing many changes. Okay, here we have the APA guide. So we click on that. Okay, so this is not a recording to show you how to use APA. That is up to you as a self-directed learner to go in. I'm just introducing you to the site. It is very helpful. Here it tells you what the APA style is about. You don't have to spend whole day on it. If you're you read quickly and you know where to make your your jottings, your notes. Okay, most of you should have already done academic writing, so you shouldn't have a problem doing your citations. But for those of you who haven't done it as yet, then I'm introducing you to this style, to this website. All right, enough of that. Earlier in one forum, I introduced students to, most of you might already know how to find credible files, peer-reviewed articles. Let's get rid of Purdue here. Simply let's go into Google. All right. What is, say for example, governance? And you put PDF at the end. Okay, you're literally telling them you want some PDF files because most of these peer-reviewed articles are uploaded as PDF files and scholarly files. Here we enter. Okay, good governance. Let's see. All right, what is governance? And you will see at the end there it said PDF. Let's go back a little. It's showing you that it's a PDF file right here. All right, let's click on this again. What is governance? This is a good abstract, and you know a good peer review when you actually see an abstract there. Even go into the reference lists. You look at the reference list. This doesn't have a reference list. This is interesting. Okay, this doesn't have a reference list, but usually you know a good article when you can actually find a reference list as well. This is well cited. Okay, well, this one uses footnotes as its references, so this too is a good article to cite from. Okay, here we go again. Here's another good article. And please don't wait for us to tell you what we mean by peer review. Simply go into Google and ask, what is peer review? Okay, that one is not showing. You'll probably have to do some prior downloading here. Okay, here we go. Let me see. So we want to know, what is peer review? Or peer review articles. Okay, so here you have some. I'm wondering if I should have put PDF here. Get something more credible. Okay. All right, here we have journal articles. Well, what is a peer review? Here's a good one. So as to, okay, the process by 2 or more experts. Yeah. All right, and it will tell you how to be able, or you should be able to identify an article on peer review. And yes, what about UWILinc? I find that I'm not sure why students are scared to use UWILinc. While I was studying, UWILinc was like an oasis for me. That was my go-to page before I went to Google. Okay, so where's UWILinc here now? External resources, dashboard. Okay, here it is. Quick links. That's what I mean by UWILinc. It's literally a library. No, for you using UWILinc, I don't know, because, well, the virus shouldn't cause a problem with this, because it's actually, you actually do online training sessions, workshops. So it's just probably the availability of persons to do it, but the library, the online library, usually offer these kind of services, showing you how to use the online library. UWILinc, how to, if you have a physical library, you can go to, it shows you how to locate books before you actually go in, waste time and go in. But also definitely to use the online resource, and this is UWILinc. I'm sure as a new student you should have been exposed to this. Well, not as new students only, as students on a whole, you at some point in time you have been exposed to UWILinc. All right, and you go ahead and you have different search engines, I believe, on this. Right now I'm just in a white space here. Let's see, ask a librarian, borrow research assistance. You can utilize all these links. Whenever you go, you use any resources online, don't be afraid to click on anything. Like one individual said at one point that you won't break anything. Nothing will be broken, so you can click as much as you want until you get an understanding of what you want. Articles by subject. So if you're looking for an article, not sure if this is going to be a wide search. What is law? But you see that I just typed in what is law, and but you have to be constitutional and administrative law. Some there we have books online. Some of these you will find. So for someone did ask me about the online books, about how to locate the books. You don't have to get the physical book. And I think at one time I actually Googled a book and got the full book on Google. You can also come to UWILinc to access these books as well. All right, this thing has logged me out. But as you see, where you see ebook, you can definitely access the book. I'm not sure what is happening now, why I'm not getting in. Probably I have too much pages open, so I'm not getting in right now. But this, as you can see, this UWILinc is very useful. And when you go in, you don't have to read a book from the front page. You can actually, the good thing about using online articles and text, you can actually press F1, do a search. If you want to find a certain word, administrative law, it will take you directly to the pages. So as scholars, you have to know these little techniques on how to get around, because none of us have time to sit down and go read through our whole article. You just probably want to pinpoint certain information from the article. So you should know how to use search. You know how to search an article. Okay, some people press what? What is it on yours? Well, whatever search it, whatever you use to search, whatever icon, but you're supposed to can search a book without having to go read through the whole book. All right, so these are just some things I want to introduce you to: UWILinc, Purdue, all, and just attaching PDF at the end of your searches so you can find credible articles, peer-reviewed articles. All right, so this is it from me. If you have any questions, as usual, just click the reply button in this forum, and like I said, in this forum, and I'll respond. Okay, so thank you again for your time. Like I said, this is my first attempt in creating videos, and I'm getting very comfortable with it. So you'll get more videos than me sitting down and typing away. Okay, and literally wasting time. It's best for me to use videos. Okay, so here we go. Let me sign off. I hope this thing was recording. No, it wasn't. Okay, yes, it was recording. Okay, so goodbye everyone. Remember to ask your questions below. Okay, yes, and as I said, I'm concerned about, let me go back in, that I haven't yet, okay, let me get back in here. Okay, I had too many things open. Okay guys, I haven't yet discovered how to edit, so I'm actually posting this thing as raw as it is. Okay, let's go back into at this moment you can stop the recording, but I just wanted to go back to the space and check again, because I'm not seeing anyone no one has posted anything today. My password is clearly. And here you see you'll be able to access UWILinc as well. Okay, easily accessible right here. I'm going into the learning exchange. This is I don't know if you have the same look on your course page, but that's how tutors and course coordinators page would look or looks. Okay, so like I said, back to, so we're still in week 1. This ends on June 21st. June 21st is what, Saturday, Sunday? So that's that's Sunday. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to now put in place a deadline where I want to see students upload original, their original posting, the original, not your feedback as yet to your peers, but the original part of it. You're posting as your discussion, your feedback on the discussion topic. So here I've uploaded the opening. I opened and just gave you a few guidelines and gave you 4 readings. Like I said, they're optional. You probably just want to go at it and find your own information, but these are optional. It's not giving you the answers or such. Okay, so when I posted this, I had already expected to see about at least 5 posting below mine. I'm not seeing anyone, and I really hope no one is considering, okay, I will just forego sources of law and administration of justice. Let me see if administration of justice has anything. For those of you, you should know that e-tutor presentation, I posted my e-tutor presentation right here. It should, okay, all right, yeah. So someone, Consetta, acknowledged seeing it. All right, and these, I mean, you don't have to do extensive reading for the weekly discussion. Don't go to, as soon as you hit the jackpot on probably a piece, 2 pieces of articles, do something, get something done. You can't allow yourself, and you can't allow yourself to wait until your peer post, because this is not a wrong or right answer situation. It's not whether it's wrong or, it's a matter of you doing research and know that, okay, this research is credible, and this is what I found, and this is my feedback. I am for this, or I'm against. Am I for the topic? Well, this isn't a question per se. Why is it important that you can indicate, okay, you remember to give your definitions, of course, and then you indicate whether or not you agree that Parliament should be doing most of the law. Right? This word, even though we say bulk of the current law, don't be distracted by those words. We're actually asking you about the laws of the country, of a country. And usually we prefer you speak on your country or on about the Caribbean on a whole, or you can speak on other countries, but I mean, it's where you live, and that's where your whole thought process should be, where you reside. Okay, so then you discuss Parliament has an obligation to the citizen of the country, and you talk about their role, and yes, of course, you would consider that they should be creating the bulk of the law, as opposed to who, as opposed to what, judiciary. Okay, we have the legislative, judiciary. What's the third one? I can't remember the third one, but you have the separation of powers. So you now have to indicate, probably you disagree, you feel that Parliament is making poor decisions because of whatever reason. You see, some of them are still stuck in the traditional age, because if I tell you, in my country, back in Jamaica, because I'm now in the US, but back in Jamaica, I just think too many of them are aged, are seniors, and I don't think their thought process is contemporary. That's just my idea. And you give your own feedback. You will probably have read something, and you might say to yourself, I think the more senior you are, the more knowledge you have, and so you might agree that yes, they should continue because these people are more knowledgeable. These people were elected to serve the people, so they should be processing most of the law so that we don't move at a slow pace. Okay, so what I should have seen, I think I'm going to make it mandatory that your original feedback, your original post should be done no later than a Thursday, and I'm going to put it in right now that it should be done on a Thursday and your feedbacks can follow after. All right, so this therefore means if you post outside of that, it will not be counted. I'm sorry, but we can't continue like this. We should be having some vibrant discussions right now. I should be seeing some discussions, and no one has posted. And we're not going to use any further excuse because registration, even though registration is still going on, you have already registered, which means you're supposed to be moving actively on the course page. All right, I think I'm going to end here. Don't see anything else to discuss. And remember your meeting on Saturday, June 20th with the course coordinator. I'll definitely step in. I'll be there, but I'll have to step out early. All right, so that's it for now. Let me just stop this video. Remember to leave your reply or any questions by just clicking on reply.